What's the difference between false fold distortion and vocal fry distortion? Well, we're going to get into that today. Welcome back to Rock Your Best Vocals. This is Jim here. I'm a professional singer for over 30 years and professional vocal coach for over 20 years. And this is a really common misconception about kind of how to do these. And I just want to give you like a simple breakdown for how to understand what's going on. We're going to start with vocal fry because everybody has that ability to do that pretty easily. Because like when you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, you know, your voice is really relaxed and you're like, okay, that's vocal fry. Vocal fry is simply that. Now, false fold distortion is more of kind of like, you want to think of like sigh, like maybe more with your mouth than through your nose. Like, so what I'm going to try to do is like go back and forth between the two. So you can kind of, maybe you could do this along with me so you can kind of feel where the feels are in your body, because it's really important to feel where these things are happening. Fry, we're going to start with, and then we're going to kind of move it a little bit to just the, I'm doing both there. Artists will start off with vocal fry into a line, like Tina Turner, for example, will be, "Oh, you, I need you, my heart's on fire." So that's the beginning. For the example of the false folds is, like, say, Axl Rose, "Here I am, your rocket queen, oh yeah." So that's kind of an example of the false fold versus like, ow. And so one great example of using that kind of fry in a scream would be Chester Bennington. So everyone wants to do that big, long 17-second misery. So the way we can start to achieve that is just to take that fry sound, right, in a low, comfortable point, right, and then just move it up, move the tone up. Major difference in those two being like the fry uses very little air. I'm still using support. And if you really want to understand how to use support correctly and safely, click the link down below for Singing Support Secrets. It's a free course I put together because singing support is one of the biggest parts of like singing. Like if you don't have support like correctly done, it's going to make singing very hard. So the vocal fry, you're still using support, but you're very little air is coming out. But the false fold, you have to use a little bit more air because you're using the folds like at the back, above your true vocal folds. They're in the back of your mouth, like kind of in the back of your pharyngeal space. And what we'll do is we'll kind of play around with kind of just bringing those in. So we're going to start with kind of like a yawny, there's no space, there's all this space in the back. My false folds, they're like farther apart. When you're yawning like this, big space in the back. And if we just close down in the back like that, they're really close together. And then I'm blowing more air. I'm kind of like, there's a lot of different videos out there on the air, but I just want to kind of do a little simple video, help you maybe to get the feels of the two, because that's important to get the feelings. Anyway, I hope this has helped you. Rock your best vocals with your best, keeps getting better. See you on the next one. Thanks.